So here we go. We are live. So what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Glenn Lawrence, and today I'm going to do a live stream. I got a little special show for you guys. I got a special guest. As soon as he gets here, he'll chime in. But you know, with my birthday being this Saturday, I wanted to do a very special show because I think every year we have to we have to reminisce on like where we have been. What's up, F?
What's good? How's everybody doing?
What's up, F? You know the song I'm playing right now?
Which one?
This is your high school graduation song in 01.
I don't even remember my high school graduation song of 01.
No, but this was the hit back in 01.
You
remember this?
Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, I was like, so my high school was like some Sarah McLachlan bullshit.
No, that was at the ceremony.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Like the hit from so I'm telling everybody like so far like this. The reason why I'm doing this cast is because you know my birthday's Saturday.
Lit. Happy birthday.
Thank you. And like I like to reflect on life and like how life has been and where we have come from and where we have been and where we're going. And you know, there's not a lot of lessons I learned from my stepdad. But one thing I remember him saying is like, you're lucky if you graduate high school and having one good friend for a lifetime. And that has been us. Like, we go back like 8 tracks in Cadillacs.
Hell yeah. Definitely.
So I made a montage of music. Ooh. If you can hear it, I'll turn it up if you can't hear it.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. I made a montage of music of shit that we've done. And each song has a meaning. We're going to talk about each song a little differently. And all right. And what we were doing at this time in our life. And I'm telling you, there's some highs and lows in this playlist here.
All right.
And I think it's really cool. But you and I met back when you're in 11th grade.
Yep.
I was in 10th grade. Why just walk your ass across? Stop crawling. Nikki's trying to crawl on the ground like she's some cat.
That's funny.
Get up. Now, this was my graduation song.
I don't remember her being blonde. GG's.
No, she wasn't. She's blonde.
That's what I was like. Oh, yeah.
This is 2002.
Okay. I remember this song.
So back in 99, it was 99 when we met.
Yeah.
We were in science class.
Yup.
And ever since then, rest is history.
Yep, pretty much. 100.
We had a whole squad with us. Back in high school days, it was me, you, Elijah.
Mr. Elijah, yup.
Mr. MIA himself. I don't even know where he's been.
Yeah. I randomly just ran into the social life of Mr. Gabe, and that's the only one that I've seen anything or heard anything from in a while.
Like, I know Gabe is out there. Yeah, no, I've seen Gabe. Elijah doesn't go by Elijah no more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, yeah, last time I saw him on some social media, he went by Matthias.
Oh, Matthias. Yeah, Matthias. But that's his middle name, isn't it, or something like that? Or is that his
or was Elijah Matthew Pope?
Oh, that was okay. But he's always had that Matthias. It's like
that was his alias. Like,
yeah.
Like, hey, this motherfucker had a plan on escaping everybody. He had a new identity a long time ago.
Planned.
But well, there we go. Get my lights in there. But me, you, Elijah, Tony Barrera,
yes, sir.
Stephen Lane,
all day. Rest in peace.
Yep. Your sister Lena, she rolled with us. Faith,
yeah.
Giraffe,
Jasmine, yeah.
We had a
forgot about her.
Forgot about all of them. Not
forgot
all
about all
of them. I mean, like,
yeah.
So, me and you've been through some shit.
For sure. Definitely.
We dated the same girls.
You always followed me, so that's not my fault. But
Stop.
sure, yeah.
One of our friends married one.
Well, yeah. After she got tossed
3.
around a little bit, yeah, it's okay. The homie hoes just they find a home. You trying to say that a homie hoe can't find a home? You know what I'm saying?
But the sad thing is, like, their relationship has been strong.
No, yeah, they've been great.
You know,
as far as I know. I mean, all I know is social media. I thought you were great too through social media. So I mean, looks can be deceiving if all you see is the good stuff.
Hey, you know what? Out with the old, in with the new.
Respect. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit happens in life.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, you chop up your losses and you acknowledge your wrongdoing, and you acknowledge what you're willing to take in life and what you're not going to take in life. So at the end of the day, it's your happiness.
Yep.
Whose song is this?
Who?
Whose song?
What song?
Whose song was this?
Is this saying Lunatics? What the fuck? That album is still fucking impossible to find like anywhere, bro. Like,
bro, download it off YouTube. I just said that shit. That's right.
On YouTube. Interesting.
Yeah, the whole album.
I don't YouTube. It's weird. I don't YouTube. I don't do YouTube. It's like one thing that I don't do. I don't ever really use
That's
YouTube.
Weird.
Yeah.
So tell me what's going on with you now. Like, you twitching now.
Yeah. Well, I'm on disability. I have had 2 wrist surgeries after hurting myself at work. Was a manager at Dick's Sporting Goods, hurt myself there. Now I'm recovering from having one of the bones in my wrist sawed apart, shortened 4 millimeters, and put back together, kind of thing.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm not working. I'm on disability, so I stream daily or Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Twitch. Video games. Community is growing. It's been amazing, man. It's been crazy. I was doing it on a different site, and that site like went down a couple weeks ago, and it kind of fucked us all. Yeah, it was a Microsoft owned site, Mixer.
Okay, yeah.
And we were all on that, and it kind of there's some race problem. There was some political issues that were brought to light about their company, and we wanted an answer, and their answer was, "Yo, you're sold. Fuck you guys."
What was the political issues?
Well, because there was just shit brought up between a former Mixer employee brought up a whole bunch of actual racist stuff that was going on in the company, and he couldn't bring it to light because he was in the middle of litigation legally with the company. But he finally brought it to light because he was able to, and then so the whole community, just pretty much one of the head people that control the partners of the whole site said that pretty much she's the slave owner and we are the slaves, kind of thing, and she controls our future, our money, our everything, kind of thing. And in this time, it was the wrong time for this to come to light, and with a light that's going on, everything in the world right now, kind of thing. So everybody was just kind of going to Microsoft and Mixer, just be like, what are you going to do about this? You know what I'm saying? What is your solution? How are you going to make this right? And their answer was, we sold you to Facebook. Kind of thing.
Damn. So you went from there to Twitch now? And that's
I don't do Facebook. I don't fuck with that life.
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, Twitch is where it's at. It's fun. It's great. If you enjoy gaming, actually, but you can do anything on Twitch. If you enjoy art, music, gaming, anything, Twitch is where to go, man. Twitch has its problems though. Let's not be wrong. Twitch has its motherfucking sexual, racist. Everything has its own issues, but it's just
it's all like I had one of my videos taken down off YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube's really crazy too, in the sense that they control the monetization of everything, and they can decide not to monetize your video. Like, for example, if you put LGBTQ in your title, you can't make money. It's to that sense. Like, if you believe certain things or support certain things, they will cock you and hold you.
I have a video out called "I'm Not a Feminist." Yo,
are men supposed to be feminists?
Yeah, dude, there's a whole movement of feminist men.
Oh, respect to them. You can do whatever the hell you want. I could give 3 fucks, man.
You could do whatever you want. Be you.
Yes.
I can't be a feminist because one of the core beliefs is like you got to believe all victims.
You got to believe all victims.
Yeah. So
okay.
like lies on
allegations, like rape allegations and stuff like that.
So well, just some broad lies on your dick and says, "Yeah, Tyrone raped me." Automatically, you got to believe her.
Of course. Well, but I think you do in the sense until proven. It's a tough situation. Because see, I don't know. It's a tough situation. I don't know. But I've seen people like that Justin Bieber shit, that Justin Bieber thing where we had receipts. You know what I'm saying? And there is going to be allegations. There are going to be people like, you know what? I can probably get some out of it.
Why is it? You're supposed to be innocent till proven guilty. That's not guilty until proven innocent.
Exactly. But then the only issue with that is the masculinity in the sense that the people that are doing this to women are extremely masculine and putting fear into these women to the sense that's the problem is.
No, we have a history of abuse in that sense. Yeah.
Well, yes, but that's the issue. So people are scared and people.
Now it's gone to like the pendulum has swung the other way.
It is, and it's a hitter. I don't agree with the sense of bringing something up
that has
10 years later. Oh no, I get it. It's tough. It's tough, and like I said, I try not. I don't talk about shit like this, obviously, on Twitch because we stay.
I know you don't talk about shit like this.
We stay far away from this shit. No, but I'll talk about it. People want to be about it. I don't give a fuck. But stating your opinion can leave you open for somebody else's counter opinion, and that's the problem with stating your opinion. But like I said,
my thing is like, look, like, see, YouTube has demonetized me almost every single video. Mm-hmm. I don't post my videos to make money. Mm-hmm. I post my videos to stay relevant. You know.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I don't need money from YouTube. Fuck
definitely. I mean, until it's there, and then you want your money from YouTube.
I mean, if they gave me money, I'd be happy to take it.
If you get big enough, then you're gonna want that money. But that's
I've been to YouTube studios here. I've done a show out there with YouTube twice. Mm-hmm. Nice. It was dope.
Hell yeah.
I have respect for them, but don't censor me. Like I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And
freedom of speech does not exist on sites controlled by companies, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
it's an illusion.
Exactly.
It's an illusion.
And like I did you saw my Black Lives Matter video, right? Mm-hmm. It's true. Like you can't look at the social injustice without going back to the very beginning.
It's a problem that's been it's not going to fix overnight too. So
it's not.
That's the problem.
There's a problem on both sides of it. There's a problem on both sides because there's an entitlement feeling, and then there's also an abuse of power feeling.
Definitely.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about back in the day. So, all right. I was telling Nikki the other day about.
I have a hard time with that shit. Every time you say that, I fucking think you're talking about my sister, dog. It kind of trips me out every single time. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking to my sister? Like,
I'm not gonna say Nicole.
No, I know.
Call your sister.
I don't call him. I know her by Nikki. That's why every time you say that, I'm always like, what the fuck is he talking to my sister for? Every single time. I was like, I don't even talk to my sister.
So I was telling.
No, fine. I got you. You're telling Nikki. Yeah, go ahead. I got you.
About our Wild 'N Out days.
If I can remember it, shit.
And how we barely survived youth.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I almost died in multiple ways.
We almost died on multiple occasions.
Yeah, definitely.
But something like the way I like to look at our life is like both of us, odds were against us. Oh, yeah. We were against ourselves. Mm-hmm. We didn't do the right thing when we should have when we were younger.
Definitely.
We wilded out. We partied. Mm-hmm. But also the deck was stacked against us. We got registered as a gang, in the county of Santa Barbara County.
Yeah.
With top 5 gangs in Lompoc.
Yep.
We weren't even a gang.
Nope.
We were just some headbusters.
Yep.
We like to party, wild parties.
Yep.
And somebody always ended up getting hurt. And they brought it upon themselves.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah, definitely.
I don't remember a situation where we instigated it.
I can't really call many instigation things. That's not what we really were about at that time.
We were about like throwing good wild ass parties.
Yeah, and definitely.
There's a song on here that it's coming up.
Ah, shit.
It's about one of our wild parties.
Oh, okay.
But so our friendship is like beyond friendship. We're like brothers. That's
Oh,
who
for
we
sure.
are. We're brothers.
Yeah.
Like it was funny. Niggas like, oh, how often do you talk to Ty? I'm like, I don't gotta talk to Ty often.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I already know. Like
100.
I call him up. You get on the horn with me.
Yep.
And it was just like he was here yesterday.
Yes, sir.
It just
Definitely.
doesn't change.
That's a beautiful thing about real friendship. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing about real friendship.
Like we don't need to talk every single day to know what's going on in each other's lives.
Yeah.
We talk that one time, catch up. Okay, cool. How Jaden doing? Good. How Lyric doing? Good. Who you smashing? I'm smashing. You smashing? We smashing.
I mean, I'm married. I'm been smacked. Look at it.
That doesn't mean you're smashing.
Oh, I could never live a married life if that wasn't. I don't understand
bro,
how people.
I'm surprised you got married still.
Oh, baby, what the? I didn't know you were getting water too. That wasn't the plan when you left. I don't think. Or did you walk out with that shit? Damn, my bad.
You being married, that was still news to me.
Yeah.
Like
well, because it's just my whole issue with marriage, but at the same time, I just feel like Amy deserved it more, and Jaden deserved to have his mom have our last name kind of thing over my fear of commitment or just what I believe, or just based on watching my mom be married countless times, like
the 15 times.
Yeah, something like that. It's around that. That's a real number. It's around.
I know. So that's
right. So yeah, it's just I let that weigh on me heavily. Too long, probably. At the same time, it took a long time for me to mature mentally as a man. I had to go through some shit, and I had to bounce back from that.
The man, like, because the man, the definition of a man now has changed so much.
Well,
how would you find a man? Like, what is a man?
Okay, well, that's a loaded question because I believe the definition of a man isn't a broad definition. I believe each man has their own definition.
I can see that, but I think there's some common.
No, it's yeah.
You know,
there's basic steps that I mean, just being there. I mean, okay, that's still okay. So being a married man, being there for your wife and your family, putting them for not necessarily first, because if your career has to come first to support your shit, then that has to come first. But it's the understanding and the compassion towards your significant other, towards your children, and I'm not the greatest at that because I don't talk to two of mine. So it's, and I never 100%. If anybody asks if I'm a good dad, I straight bones say no. I can't consider myself a good dad, no matter what I do for Jaden, because I don't do shit for my other two kids besides pay child support and shit like that. So I can never consider myself a good father. No, I will never. I'm not that fucking idiot. It's like, dude, I'm a great dad, but I have two kids I don't know. No, that's not a good dad. And that's in another part of being a man. That's why I can't say I'm a full man. I can't be a full man if I'm not there for two of my children, kind of thing. So it's a loaded question that has a lot of different characteristics and things that's why I think it's different for him.
I think if you break down a man, like a man is a person of integrity.
Okay.
You know, I think that's a great pillar to stand on. Like,
I think that's for anybody. I think a good human being has integrity.
Well, yeah, true. But as a man, like a man is gonna be a person of integrity to know, like, can admit they're wrong. Yeah, I fucked up.
Like, you know, that's like, number one.
We both have kids. We both have daughters that we don't talk to.
Yep.
Not by our doing.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the shit.
It doesn't change the situation.
Nope.
You know, and it sucks because we want that, but we know that we can't have that.
Yep.
And it's everybody else can say like, "Oh yeah, you're a great father to Lyric and Jaden." You know,
definitely.
But for us, the measure where we want, we say, "Nah, we're not there yet.
Not even close."
You know, but I think a man is a man of integrity.
Okay, I can call that.
Hold themselves accountable when it's brought forth, because we're not always going to hold ourselves accountable.
Nobody will, but at the same time, you can try to.
When it's brought out to you, like, "Hey, man, you dropped the ball here," instead of excusing it, you're like, "You know what? You're right. I fucked up."
Yep, yep, definitely.
I fucked up.
But you got to learn from mistakes too. You can't blankly admit wrong just to bypass the situation.
Yeah,
that comes with integrity, but learning from your mistakes is also probably another huge step, because I've made so many mistakes, but I didn't learn from them until towards the end of my 20s is when I actually started learning from all the dumb shit I was doing, and not earlier. I didn't learn from all my fuck-ups before that. I didn't learn from none of that shit.
Would you consider the lingerie party a mistake?
No. Great. Getting my dick sucked on the dance floor? No. That was great. What are you talking about? No. It was a past memory. It was a great party. That's
so this song is like our we had candy shop.
yeah. Nah, it was it was part of our crazy time though. It was definitely.
Yo, bro, like if we had Duck on here, Duck would still be talking about this.
He
shit.
would, man. Was Duck even old enough to remember this? Like he was just. We weren't even letting him in the parties. We let him in like one.
We let him in that summer.
Yeah, we let him in like 1 or 2.
Yeah, then he got drunk and he off of 151. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like how many shots he had? 1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac.
Fuck, man. Ugh. Yeah. I don't even drink.
Bro, when I think about this time, so 7th Street.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was probably the pinnacle of our wild outness.
Ours, yeah.
That was the climax of our wildness.
Ours together, yeah. I had a lot after that. I was like, I had a lot after that. Yeah.
I fucking tried to settle, like, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, you did. I didn't. Yeah.
Because I was like, fuck, man. Cops hitting me up left and right.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's when I backed off. That's what, yeah. Well, because see, when hanging out with you, we just got in too much bullshit. After that, I just became more of the center of parties, and shit still rotated around me after all that shit kind of thing. And that was just, then it just became pure entertainment. Not necessarily. Oh my God. Oh man, you put this song on, dog. I cry almost every time I hear this fucking song.
I know.
It'll never not mean something to me, and nor will. And losing his dad right after that too really sucked too, because he was like my dad too. So that just it really sucked.
They let you live with them for ever.
When I didn't have a place to stay, my mom didn't give a fuck, my grandma didn't give a fuck, nobody gave a fuck. They gave a fuck. And that's the reason why I had a place to stay. Yes, definitely.
I was telling Nicole how I slept in your car graduation morning.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We had the same shit. You know, our lives, we've run a very parallel life. We've been through the same struggle. And I remember the day we lost Steve, bro. I remember, like, I was mad as fuck because we were supposed to go to the gym that day. And he posted at, like, real early in that morning on Facebook or something like that he wanted to go to the beach. Right? And then I saw that. I'm like, oh, dude just flaked on me when he wasn't answering his phone to go to the gym. To go to the beach. And then you hit me up.
Yeah.
And then you broke the news to me.
Yeah.
And I remember I was just like, I got off the phone with you, I started crying. I lived a block away from their house at the time. And I think me and you went over there.
Yeah, I went when I was in Santa Barbara at school when I got the call.
I think when you got back, we went over there.
Yeah.
And Steve has been like, I don't talk about Steve so much in our stories because he's not here.
Yeah.
You know, but he has been a pinnacle person in both of our lives. Like, he was my first friend when I moved to Lompoc. When he lived in Mission Hills. Like, so I lived on Via Matad. He lived on Kyle and Darrow all the way down in the cul-de-sac right by the water towers. Yeah. And I remember spending the night over at his house. He would ride his bike over to my house. Like, me and Steve know each other for since I was about 10. And, like, to see him go, him not here. Yeah. It's still very hard to deal with. You know, when you think about it, like, I think that was the hardest loss that we both suffered. Like, you know, in our group, because he wasn't the guy that always, like, started the parties. He wasn't the one that attracted the parties. No. You know, but
no, and I was hella shitty to him a lot of the time too. He was the guy that he was my plus one. He was my plus one that everybody knew was already, like, if I was invited to a party, they already knew Steve was invited to the party. Like, I couldn't do shit without Steve. Like, he was my tail that I couldn't get rid of, even if I wanted to.
Ride for everything.
Yeah,
for the longest time.
But I wish I had that motherfucker back follow me around every fucking day, everywhere I go. Like, Jesus Christ.
I wonder what he would think about where we're at now in life.
See, now I think way too much about that. I don't know if I would have done some of the things that I did, and that's where I contemplate if I would have grown if Steve was still here. Unfortunately, that might have been one of the.
That's a really good thing, because Steve and you, you guys were each other's security blankets.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys were each other's comfort zones.
Yeah,
Like, you guys didn't feel the need to like branch out.
because we spent every time I lived with them. We spent every day with together, and even when I moved here, or when I moved in with Amy, when Amy was or Jaden was born, kind of thing.
Yep.
He was here every day. There wasn't a day that he didn't come over, or I knew he came over every day. It was
He didn't have to call. He just showed up. He just
his daily life. It was daily life.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, it's weird. But
like I said, I don't know if I would have grown. Like, what made me grow was pretty much my ex-girlfriend. The whole moving to LA, the whole putting myself in a position that I've never really truly done outside of my comfort zone, and completely for somebody else, not for me at all, kind of thing. I don't think I would have done that if Steve was here. I don't think I would have. And if I did, he would have been with me. He probably would have moved his fucking ass to LA with me. Yeah, and then in that sense, I wouldn't have moved back then, because I moved back because of not like I went there for somebody else other than me. Being there felt stupid if I wasn't there. I don't know. I think a lot about. I don't know if I would where I'd be right now if Steve was there. Who knows the decisions I would have made or not made, or growth I would have made or not made. I don't know. I might have just been a different version of me today. Who knows?
I think he probably is. I think maybe his departure is like, you know, him looking at us now.
No, yeah.
You know, I think he's probably looking down and be like, you know what? I left you guys at a good time. In a sense of like, hey, you guys needed to grow up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the reasons for like my departure from the group, you know, because I needed to grow up.
Oh.
Like, because if I was still there in Lompoc, bro, I'd be either in prison or in prison.
Nah, maybe. Depending on if we would have kept going. Because see, I just straight went to hustling instead. I went to buying and flipping cars. I spent so much time working on automobiles that I was not in the streets like that anymore. I was still partying, but I was partying with a different group of people that we all just loved to build cars and hang out with around cars and do shit like that. We weren't fucking messing or worrying about VLP gang members jumping us every fucking where we went or dumb shit like that. It was a different crowd, a different vibe altogether.
Yeah, I remember. So I was in Sacramento. I was living in Sacramento at the time with Malia.
Oh God, I remember that whole. That's when Jaden was born. I remember that whole move, bitch.
And that's when I got the phone call from the newspaper talking about us being a gang.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the? Oh, hell no. Let me clear the air.
That's funny.
I was like, we weren't a gang. Like, yeah, I was selling, you know, I was slinging some stuff back then on the low. No. But we weren't a gang. We get in fights with people because we were so multicultural. Like, we had Mexicans, we had blacks, we had whites.
Your dumbass look white. Fuck out of here.
Huh?
He said Eli was black. I look Mexican. You look white. It looks like fucking all.
Like, we had every race. We were
pretty much.
Coalition.
Yeah.
We were Switzerland. And for us, like, you know, the beef was more like these people would try to flex on us or flex on certain people in our group. Like, they try to flex on you. They try to flex on Duck. You know. Yeah. And that's what set me off the most. It was just like, look, you're not coming at my people. Like, I don't give a fuck if you don't have a beef with me or not. I have a beef with you. And after I beat you up, everybody else is going to stomp you.
This one. You weren't beating people up back then.
Oh.
You weren't beating.
Who was that dude at Beatty Park?
Beatty Park. Which one? See, that's the problem. Half the Beatty Park trips I don't even remember, bro.
Remember the racist guy that came in?
The white dude. Oh,
white dude.
I do remember that one now. That was like the only time you fought anybody square up. That was like literally the one time that you fought anybody square up.
What about Melody's house?
Melody's house. What, when the fucking people rushed the door?
Yeah.
Well, then we didn't have a choice to fight. But no, I mean, bro, we going to the park. We going over here. And we're gonna fight. That was the only time you ever did that with anybody. Usually it was just chaos when you fought people.
Craig.
That was that was just a random. So you just I didn't even know you were there. You jumped into some shit. I was like, wait, you jumped into some shit right there.
I choked him out. Remember, I choked him and threw him out of the
No,
house.
it was the big. I don't remember the big black guy that did that shit. A big black guy fucking chokeslammed him. I don't remember. It was some fucking random dude that we brought in for the party, and he like grabbed that bro and Kane choked down, slammed.
I thought he was going down the hallway.
Yeah, going down the hallway.
Okay.
But then we were outside, and I don't know where. You were behind me.
He was saying some shit to you.
Oh, of course. He was using the N-word, and that never flies.
And then I said, say it again.
That was a dumb situation. He already got kicked out of the party. He shouldn't have came back, but that's on him.
Like, hey, he wants his teeth.
Stupid. I know. He went back looking for us, too, when we were already gone, and he almost fought Jose after that shit.
Oh, you know, Jose started following me not too long ago on Instagram.
And Jose actually did fight him after that. And Jose whooped his ass like a month later, too.
Did he really?
Yeah, because Craig came after him. Because he was the only one that was there when he came back looking for what happened.
Oh,
so
shit.
he associated Jose to that incident, too. So he kept fucking with Jose like a couple months later, and Jose finally beat his ass.
That was our wild days. Let's talk about family life now.
Family life.
So
Family is life now. That's what life
we
is.
We weren't prepared for being dads. Neither one of us.
No, not at the time.
Neither one of us really had our minds right.
Nah.
Nor did we really have like influential men, like that didn't have any like despise, any harsh feelings for us. Because like your stepdads all had.
I was like, what? They weren't even. I don't attribute any of them to anything.
Tony kicked me out over a video game that you bought and didn't return.
I don't know, but Tony was there for a long time. Tony was a part of your life for a very long time.
No. I'm talking about like I respect him. I love him a lot.
Oh yeah.
Time, like we were at a rift. We didn't have.
Yeah, no, but you were going through your stage when you were younger. It can't. Yeah. I think it was half on both of you. He didn't know how to deal with you, and you didn't know how to be a teen.
I didn't know how to be a Christian son.
You were just wilding out. Yeah, and they were hella gothy Christians back then too. Almost too much. I'm like, bruh.
Hey, so
what?
When we go to U-turn, when we went up.
Oh, U-turn was fun, but we didn't go to U-turn for church.
Hell no, we didn't go to church for church.
We didn't go to church for church.
Did we ever go to church for church?
Not once.
Church for women.
Yes, exactly. Exactly why we went to church. It had nothing to do with church.
Like I told Nicole because she said she went to some Christian camp. I said, "Oh, I bet you they lay hands on you."
Damn.
Let me pray for you.
I can imagine what you do. Why you go to Christian camp? Because if I'm going to church for a reason, why am I going to Christian camp? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know.
We go to Christian camp. Your father's like Abraham.
Yeah, right. They come back a father. Shit. Like what?
We fathers of many nations, like Abraham. Damn.
I never went to a camp like that, though. I've always wondered how camp life would be. But I still wouldn't be able to experience it.
He'll tell you.
Jaden's a weirdo.
So weird. My son came out.
Wait, what?
My son came out of the closet.
Nuh-uh. Lit. Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though. I have much respect for that, to be honest.
And I posted a video on YouTube.
That's kind of cool.
About it. Supporting him, like, hey,
that's dope. Respect. I can respect the fuck out that though. 100.
Yeah. He came out on TikTok. He
I don't even follow him on TikTok. I don't follow anybody on TikTok.
I'm not even on TikTok.
I just started like last week.
Now because I was following your son.
Yeah, I just started last week. I'm new.
All these fucking platforms are crazy.
Oh, 100. They're but TikTok's kind of way too fucking addicting, bro. Amy's not. She's probably on it right now. No, she's not. She's always on that shit too. Like,
hey, tell Amy I still want my cake.
Glenn says he still wants his cake, even though I don't know what cake he's talking about.
She knows what I'm talking about. The bodybuilding cake. The bench
bodybuilding cake.
The bench press cake.
Bench press cake or some shit. She says she has no idea. Yeah, she don't know.
I'll send a picture. I'll pick it up Saturday.
Stupid.
So I'm in a new chapter in my life. I'm out of a marriage that was very toxic.
Mm-hmm.
It was toxic from the very beginning.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But I see you're not the only friend that I have in a toxic relationship. It seems to be fucking common now. So I really don't.
It is. And for me, what kind of...
And the funny thing is I'm talking about toxic as the woman to the man, which is kind of crazy because you think I'm talking about the man to the woman. Nah.
No, yeah, like we live it. We grow up like always, trying to protect the woman, like defer to the woman's needs,
Yeah.
And we'll put our needs on the back burner. We hope in doing so that our woman will take care of our needs and like give us the respect and stuff like that we deserve.
Yeah, definitely.
That doesn't always happen.
No, especially in fucking the 20 to 2000s, bro. Women are too entitled to think that they can do what
they world. We live in a very gynocentric world.
Women power has gone to their head. Just in the sense, not that they don't deserve power, but I don't know. In a relationship, it should still be it should be you love what is the line that Will Smith said, but now that's kind of fucked up because the whole Jada Smith thing.
Hey, we're not. I posted a video about it.
But you know what I'm saying? It's just like you don't devote yourself to the woman. You devote yourself to yourself and care about yourself, and then the woman will support you and accept you for yourself, kind of thing. It's not about putting the woman first; it's about putting yourself first.
Yeah, you got to live in your frame.
You got to love yourself. You got to be happy with yourself.
Build the type of world for yourself.
Yep.
That's going to attract your woman.
Exactly.
To live in your world. Not you. Drop your world to live in hers.
Not the pedestal shit. Yeah, that just don't work.
No. Don't put no pussy on no pedestal.
Yeah, and that's semi what I did in my last relationship, and that's the problem. And I don't ever do that shit.
I put up with too much shit. I let too much shit slide for too many years. And then when I found everything out, like about the 3 affairs and shit and everything, bro, I
would have been gone after one. I would have been gone after one.
This one knows. Come on, girl. Bring your ass.
With the dog? Where's she at?
This one knows.
I was like, with the dog? Where's she at? Oh, she has braids. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you.
This one knows. She better act right.
Oh, God. I do like the braids, though, and the hair color. It's dope.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anywho.
Don't let him treat you like that either.
So don't let him treat you like that. No, like the cool thing about this relationship here is like she been through the same shit her last with her ex. So when we clicked, it's like we lived each other's other lives. We already were familiar with everything we've been through.
Yep.
Like as she likes to say, we were married to the same person, just different genders.
Respect. That makes sense.
So like she understands where I get hesitant. I'm like, I'll push back. And she understands it more, not as it's like a sense of me being a dick so much as, I just been through some shit, the thing. So it's dope.
It's awesome.
So Token Choke, the movie's coming out.
Yep.
I figured you want to fit in.
Hell yeah. That's just lit. I'll take that shit. Hell yeah. Nice.
I have another meeting here in about 20 minutes with the writer and director.
Hell yeah.
But Gank, second movie.
Lit.
Coming in. I got you coming in on a roll. Hightower. He's taller than me. That's why I call him Hightower.
Stupid.
And I want to get Duck as Stubby.
Damn.
He's like a little stocky son of a bitch, but always gun happy, always trying to like fight somebody.
That would be that sounds about him.
That's Duck.
Yeah.
Hey, did I tell you the time I went to Vons with him or Safeway? And then we're in we're buying some liquor, and he looks at somebody, he's like, "You want to get down?" I'm like, "Oh, nigga, stop."
He would. Nah, he would, man. That's he would. He's trying to calm down though. I hope.
I'm tired.
He was trying to calm down, I think. He's hit me up a couple times for advice with Skylar. I hope it's hard to talk to because I don't think he's comprehending the knowledge I'm trying to drop on him. He's pretty much just looking for the easy way to make her happy kind of thing, but it's not going to be easy at all.
He keeps on trying to make her happy. And he's not being honest with himself half the time. I think that's what it is. I think guys, we are always trying to figure out a way to make our girls happy. but in doing so, we are in the process of sacrificing our happiness.
Well, no, because when you're overthinking what it takes to make a woman happy, it's fucking simple. It's fucking simple.
Just give
all you gotta time
and dick
and compliments. Compliments go a fucking long way. Oh, duh, but that's the time as well. Compliments. All you gotta do is, how are you doing? Compliment her looks. Thank you for dinner. You're amazing. Like literal things, but it's so simple. It's not even hard. And that's the thing. No, but we overthink it because we think that they want all the shit. Nah, they honestly just want your time and to feel like they're the one that means something to you. And all that takes is just a couple nice words every few hours. And it's easy. It's truly easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. Especially when you actually feel that way for the person that you are with. I don't know. Like I said, marrying Amy and the transformation.
Everything you're saying, she's like, "Oh, he's Dr. Phil right now." She's like, "I don't. You can learn something."
But that's what I'm saying. It's the real. It took me a while to get here, though. It took me a fucking long time to get here. It took me getting out of a toxic relationship like you guys are talking about to fucking realize the simplicity and the beauty in fucking life if you really just shut the fuck up and look for it. Yep. It's simple. It's real simple. It's real simple to be happy with somebody you truly, truly love. It's simple as fuck.
And like this author named Rollo Tomasi. If you ever start watching YouTube, just look him up. Dude drops knowledge on relationships.
Okay.
He says relationships. You know how people say relationships are difficult.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Relationships are work. They're not hard work, but they're work.
He said they're work, but they're not hard.
No, they're not.
They're supposed to be the easiest thing. They're supposed to be the most enjoyable thing.
Definitely.
Like you do everything you do for your relationship none of it should be a chore. It should be like, I get to do this.
Yeah.
Not I have to do this.
Exactly.
You know, but he's also very keen on like the women's role and men's role.
It's hard to get to that point though. It's not easy to get to that point.
Oh no, it's not. But like, man, dude, his first book, The Rational Male, and he talks about all the shit that, that men have killed themselves over in relationships. Yeah. Dude, I lived that my entire marriage. Mm-hmm. Everything that he said in that book, I'm like, damn, I was there. I experienced that.
Yep.
That book really put me on game. I'm like, man, I victimized myself by allowing that shit.
Yeah, like, definitely.
I can't put it all on her. Like,
no, because you did it. You let yourself play the situation.
I let it slide. I forget. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll give you a pass. You know.
I mean, typically, but in society, you think that's the right thing to do. You're not supposed to break a marriage up over something. You're supposed to work through it. Like, I get it. I don't think you did the wrong thing. Not at all. Not at all.
I think I did the wrong thing by saying, no, this is not acceptable. We need to fix this because I'm not going to take this.
Yeah.
And then let her make the decision if it's worth changing, rather than accepting that bad behavior, but then getting bitter over the bad behavior.
Yeah, definitely. No, yeah, you definitely see in a situation with marriage like that too. I haven't experienced it yet, so this is purely just hypothetical and what I think I would do in this situation. But I just feel like something like that, bro. That's just end game. I'm sorry,
bro. So you've been married a year. You guys been together for 15
exactly, but
years.
So we've been through a lot of this shit before the marriage. Yeah, so we've gotten it out of the way already. That's the beautiful thing. But if it happened now, it would still be end game for both of us. But that's because we've already put in so much time and effort that we kind of already know better. So you should already know where things lie without even saying it, kind of thing.
So I was talking to Nicole about this. Here's a question for you. I told Nicole this yesterday. I was like, let's say somebody cheats on somebody, right?
Yep.
And then they get caught and they're like, baby, please take me back. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
To me, asking to be taken back is just as disrespectful as doing.
You don't deserve it. You got to earn it back.
No, I think it's just to ask for it. It's just
that's my point. Yeah, you have to ask for the chance to maybe be in your life still, but not ask for just a pass. And
yeah, exactly. Like, oh, please forgive me. Still,
yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. That's disrespectful because what you're saying is what I put you through is really not that bad for you to want to end things with me.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. And it's like, but if you know damn well if the shoe was on the other foot, that'll be it.
Mm-hmm. Double standards.
So for me, I told her like, look, for us, like we have a very good understanding, but like it's like cheating is not a thing. So if you cheat, don't ask to come back.
Nah.
Don't like.
I'll talk to you if I want to talk to you again.
Yeah, respect me enough not to ask to come back.
Definitely.
Because I mean, you already disrespect me by the act. So whatever little respect that you have for me, don't ask me to come back.
I can feel that. Definitely.
I think that's legit. I think
that's
100.
I can agree with that.
100. So definitely. I'm going to be starting this like a new feature for my channel called Real Talk.
Okay.
Like, because I don't think I believe in the red pill theology, like with or the philosophy or Paxology is what it is. It's a Paxology. And I think there's some extremes to there. You know, guys that are MGTOW, men going their own way. They're doing away with women and they buy dolls and shit.
I don't play into that shit. No.
Like, there's some extremes. I really don't think they have guy-to-guy talks like this about topics in life.
Yeah.
With real people. You get these polar opposites all the time.
Yeah, definitely. And
it's like either one extreme or the other. And I wanted to see if you wanted to be featured once a week. If we do like a topic that is going on in society, or that with our own kids or whatever in relationships, that real men could have a dialogue like this and see that it's not all one extreme. There's a gray area there. You know, and most of us live in this gray area, but nobody hears about the gray area. They always hear either the white or the black or the red or the blue side, whatever side.
Yeah.
Always some ridiculous, situation.
Yeah, definitely.
And I wanted to start talking about everything we deal with, but in a gray area, in real life society.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think I'm going to start doing my show on Wednesday.
Okay.
Starting this week. Probably about the same time, about 7 p.m.
Okay.
I'll just throw some topics at you, and we'll just talk about them.
Talk it.
See what comes. See what it goes.
Hell yeah, that works for me.
Throw your stream out there, get some more traction. But yeah, man, that was a good talk. 48 minutes.
Hell yeah.
In your face.
Definitely.
But I got to get ready for another meeting.
All right, brother. Thanks for the call, my guy.
Yep, I'll see you next week, and I'll
Sounds good, bro. Hey, happy birthday! I'm gonna talk to you this weekend, but happy birthday.
All right, for sure, bro. Love you, man.
Brother. Later.